Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about Titanoboa. 60 million years ago, in the swampy waters of what is now Colombia, there lurked Titanoboa, by far the biggest snake that ever lived. At nearly 50 feet long and weighing in at 2,500 pounds, it was 10 times as heavy as the average green anaconda, a giant that now rules Titanoboa's stomping grounds. Titanoboa was so big, it pushed the boundaries of being able to exist on land and remain in accordance with the laws of physics. You, me, every cat and antelope and towering sauropod, we've all evolved under the constraints of gravity. Evolution got a bit carried away and produced the 100-foot blue whale, the biggest critter ever, only because gravity doesn't affect giants as much in the sea. Snakes, you see, are deceptively good swimmers, kinda like sloths. Titanoboa wouldn't have had quite the agility of, say, a sea snake, but it didn't need to dart around anyway. This was likely an ambush hunter, a constrictor of enormous proportions that relied not on venom, but on its incredible strength to squeeze the life out of its prey. Anacondas do the same, and indeed scientists believe Titanoboa behaved much like them. Lying in wait on shallow river and swamp bottoms, anacondas can hold their breath for up to 45 minutes, or simply rest with their noses poked out of the water. They dig themselves into the sediment rotting leaves and such and wait for a hapless capybara to amble through. Its strike is blindingly fast, its constriction unmerciful. Not only can the prey not breathe, its blood can't even circulate. Now scaled it up 10 times. Large mammals such as the capybara, the world's biggest rodent, hadn't yet appeared on Earth, so instead Titanoboa was hunting lungfish 7 feet long, plus huge turtles and crocodiles. The serpent, it seems, wasn't the only giant of its time. And there's a very good reason for that. As you probably learned from the poor classroom garter snake you and your friends tortured as kids, reptiles need an external source of heat to power their metabolism and slither away from your tiny grabby hands. They'll grow continuously their whole lives, reaching a plateau eventually and slowing down, sure, but they're always expanding. And, among other things, what puts a maximum size cap on snakes is their ambient temperature. Unfortunately for Titanoboa's prey, the climate in the Paleocene, when this animal lived, was much warmer than it is today, said Polly. And that would have allowed for bigger reptiles, and indeed not only is there Titanoboa, but even in the same site there are crocodiles and turtles that are a lot larger than any living today. Imagine 5 feet in length for the turtles and 20 feet for the crocs. Still, they were no match for Titanoboa, an apex predator among apex predators, and doubly unfortunate for those lower on the food chain was that across the world around this time, there were any number of snakes supersized by warming climates, the second largest after Titanoboa being Gigantophis at 33 feet long. Titanoboa fossils are recovered from what is one of the largest open coal mines in the world, the Cerrejón coal mine, and coal is made from the plant remains that essentially fall into the water where they don't decay as rapidly, and they get buried in the sediments that are coming into the water, by way of something like a flood. Over geologic time, these layers turn to different kinds of rock. Paleontologists find Titanoboa fossils in the rocks built from the sediments, specifically clay, while the miners toiling around them are obviously more interested in the pure plant-derived coal. I think everyone got more about Titanoboa. See you with another topic.